Local 3 Sports with Jake Duran, sponsored by Upcat.
Former Michigan Tech defenseman Matt Roy is making a name for himself on the West Coast as a member of the Los Angeles Kings. Now, his season was cut short, but the future is bright for the former Husky. I caught up with Roy earlier today to talk about his season and his time in Houghton. Former Michigan Tech Husky Matt Roy hasn't shied away from the big stage as a member of the NHL's Los Angeles Kings. He was one of only 4 rookies to play in every game, appearing in 70. He scored 4 goals and added 14 assists.
I think at first I kind of had a slow start. I just really kind of focused my game a little bit on the things that I do well, which is more defensive play. So I kind of focused in on that. And once I started doing well with that, I guess my momentum kind of carried me and I started to produce offensively, which kind of helped my momentum even more in my mindset.
Roy's contributions didn't go unnoticed. He took home 4 team awards. Roy was honored with the Mark Bavis Memorial Award for the Best Newcomer and was also named the Outstanding Defenseman, the Top Defensive Player, and Unsung Hero. That award was decided by his teammates.
Yeah, obviously it's nice being recognized. I think my style of play, I often go unnoticed, especially with fans and people that aren't really too involved with hockey. I guess it's just nice to be recognized. It's a team game. My teammates obviously helped me a lot during the year, and the older guys took me under their wing and helped me out. So, without them, none of that would have happened.
Roy spent 3 years in Houghton as a member of the Huskies hockey team and was selected with the 194th overall selection of the 2015 NHL Draft. He was a 2-time All-WCHA selection. He led his team in assists as a junior. 6 of those times, his setup led to game-winning goals. Roy says his time there was vital to his development as a player.
Yeah, well, I loved everything about Michigan Tech. I loved Houghton, the city, the people there. It was all great, and it was a perfect fit for me. Hockey-wise, I was fortunate to go in and play as a freshman, and my coach, Mel Pearson, he had a lot of faith in me, so he trusted me in certain situations and gave me a lot of playing time, and I actually spent my 3 years with the same D partner, Shane Hanna, so I think that helped build our chemistry and just kind of helped us learn off each other and play better together. So, I could go on and on about Michigan Tech, but I loved my time there, and my teammates were great with me.
Roy's season was cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic, but he plans to keep the momentum going.
Right now we're just kind of preparing for that with our off-season workouts and just trying to get in the best shape we can. And I guess we'll go from there and we'll figure things out as they come.
James?